Radio.
Welcome to another episode of The Adventures of Danny and Mike, wherein the fellows discuss Jeremy's gluten-free Red Robin, Danny always getting dumped, and information on how to mail a human kidney. Now play the music, Unky.
Remember last time I drove back from Ohio and we did a podcast and I was incredibly brain dead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, you were shot.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Did you fly?
Did you get enough sleep? Did you get adequate sleep while you were home?
You didn't,
I feel like
Did you fly?
No, I drove 10 hours today. I got up at 5 a.m.
Did you take a Cartugio?
No,
Cartugio!
Did you take a cartouche?
a cartouche?
You didn't take a cartouche?
Not. I took a
You just rented
You
Another-
took a car
another
you took a
rental car.
car to go all the way to Cincinnati and back.
I don't, like, what else do people do? You don't take a cartouche like that?
No, but I saw one of those cars that the same model as the car to go,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a lawyer, one of these like ambulance chasers, and it just had wrapped all around the car, and it was like, "Have you been injured in a workplace accident, or have you stubbed your toe in a?"
How are you able to read
In a
that? I feel like the
bathtub.
font has got to be small. Those cars are
stuck,
tiny.
He was stuck
Pretty good.
He was stuck at a red light.
And guess what
It's time to
state
read
I
them.
saw that in?
Ohio.
West Virginia.
New Jersey. Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Morona,
I'm to the right of Jeremy.
and to his right, Mr.
Only in the podcast.
Danny Tamborelli, New
Hi.
Jersey resident.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, New Jersey resident.
Check his
all your fault.
license.
And I did see Chris Christie on the sign when I was coming in. So
Not for much longer.
What else could you
Not for
see?
much longer.
What else could you see, though?
Phil Murphy's going
That's
to
it.
bring legal weed and higher property taxes for all the state.
just how God intended it.
You know, well, it's better than
like
better than having someone who was a crony in the Christie administration. So,
Amen to that.
Kim Guadano. Sorry.
Yeah. How are you, gents? Happy holiday. I hope you had a good.
Thanksgiving was good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
You
did?
had a good Thanksgiving?
It was.
Just throw it to Mike.
It was.
Oh, how was your Thanksgiving, Jeremy?
good.
How was Mike's Thanksgiving?
Jeremy?
Mike's Thanksgiving was pretty great. Gerard not only did the.
It didn't have to work too late Wednesday, but
Oh man, you did. You worked right up to the.
yeah, I worked Wednesday, and then Adele had a client who was her baby was due to be born on Thanksgiving
Oh,
Day.
wow.
And Saints be praised, Faith and Begora, the freaking baby came through on Thanksgiving Day. Was born on their.
Wow.
He was born on his due date, and so Adele.
That's like me.
Adele left. You
I was born on the day I was due.
really
Yeah,
Not-
back in 1982.
Groundhog Day.
How about you?
Groundhog Day. And so Adele left at like 3:30 in the morning, quarter to
Oh, wow.
4, and went to a hospital. And Gerard took this very personally for the next few hours as I attempted to do something that I haven't done, which is make him feel better.
Did you try the soccer ball?
No, because it was like 4 in the morning, so we were not
Didn't wanna
doing.
play.
Yeah, we
No
didn't do a lot of
play.
soccer ball.
Right.
Hey.
And so there were like a lot of struggles until about 9, and then
5 hours of struggling?
there's a lot of
Holy
struggles.
Moses.
Was that mostly crying?
It's records are
Uncertainty?
spotty. Records are spotty, but
Right.
I managed to knock him out for like an hour at a time, just falling asleep on my chest. I took him out of the crib and took him out of the whole sweet pea bundle and the whole thing. But there was a baby born. A baby latched onto his mother for the purpose of breastfeeding, and then I drove out to Long Island and played with my family, and everybody. She made it out there too.
Oh, wow.
We all had dinner
Nice.
together.
One
Yeah, we
big
all had
happy
dinner.
family.
Yeah, Uncle Pat and Grandma complained about traffic, so you knew
course.
that everything was healthy.
Of course. It happens. My sister had a baby.
Yes,
Congratulations.
new uncle.
I'm an uncle thirded. I'm a thirded uncle.
And possibly,
Yeah.
more importantly, Liam has a.
Liam has a little baby brother, and
Little baby brother.
he's really funny.
Is he over the moon?
He's psyched about it for sure. I think everyone's being a little overly like, make sure you talk to Liam, make sure you tell Liam he's doing a good job. They're really like trying to enforce like, don't be mad at the kid
Out of the
because
way,
he needs
you.
everything.
Out
Yeah.
of the way, you.
Which is funny because I'm 4 years older than my sister, And
those
I don't really remember.
Those
I don't
4 years
remember
were
being
so
like
good. Oh my God, they were so good until you came along.
I don't remember.
I was
any of that.
everything.
I don't remember if I was like jealous. I don't. My mom told me I wasn't because I asked because I was curious.
Every radio station played Glory Days.
My brother Dan threw his Matchbox car through our Hot Wheels into the crib to share with Claire because he just wanted to be able to share. He didn't know that he didn't know that he was.
Oh, he didn't know that he was bonking her in the
disfiguring her for life.
Later,
series of surgeries and.
later
No, he's a good.
getting you back with the cabbage.
Oh, with the
patch.
Cabbage Patch, she cracked my skull back later.
Yeah.
So I didn't have my traditional normal Thanksgiving for the first time ever this year because
You guys had fried baby.
I'm making adult moves and having to do, split up holiday stuff.
Sure, man.
So I had to go to.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I went to Pennsylvania. My whole life, I've always been either at my grandparents' house in Jersey or at my aunt's house in Jersey.
Imagine my surprise when
I'm in
8 o'clock Thanksgiving morning, I'm crashing a bread truck into the front of Shady Maples and running away with all the meat products I can get. A classic smash and grab when nobody sees it coming. Thanksgiving morning.
Seriously, I should have. No, but there was enough ring bologna and some scrapple. I ate a whole lot of Taylor ham.
What's
Lot of
ring
pork
bologna?
roll?
What is ring bologna?
So ring bologna is kind of like
A sausage?
it's kind of like sausage, but it's like bologna sausage. So it's like wrapped in like a horseshoe shape. And
It sounds like pale kielbasi.
I mean, it's exactly what it is, and you don't need to cook it. It's already been yes, no, it's good. I'm telling you, it's good. I swear on it.
We took these ordinary sex toys from this abandoned dungeon and boiled them for 20 straight hours and bent them into a U shape.
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was very good and very delicious, and I brought some of my grandmother's recipes down there, so I made her like Louisiana sweet potato pralines.
Oh yeah.
Sweet wine.
Super wine. Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did that. And I made my grandma used to make these dates where you cut the dates in half and you stick peanut butter in them and a walnut, and then you roll the outside in like granulated sugar, and it's the greatest thing ever. I implore anyone who's listening to try it. It's
From what background do you need to be to come up with something like that?
I don't know. We were trying to
Italian
figure that out. No, not this is my Irish grandmother anyway.
Okay.
But we were thinking about it. It seems like it's like a 50s like housewife thing. I feel like, oh, the boys are over. What do we have to do? Oh, I got nothing in the fridge. Let me go check. Let me go check the cupboard. Oh, in the cupboard we got dates, we got walnuts, we got some peanut butter,
one of the worst,
and some granulated sugar.
One of the worst recipes ever. I just saw.
What's that?
In like video form, and the guy is reacting to them making the dish, and he's like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." It was like a potato salad pie with hot dog wieners.
Oh,
Why?
That's what I wanted to know.
Wow.
Who would make this?
yeah, it's some Betty Crocker stuff, but not Betty Crocker. Like it's that era. Like
Some-
I can think of a
it's some
lady
Creddy-
who
it's
looks
some
like
Creddy Barker
Betty
shit,
Crocker
man.
doing it. It's
some
Betty
Creddy
Crocker.
Barker shit. She's
But-
the Waluigi of Betty.
So I missed seeing my whole family with like my cousin's got two twins who are like 4. Then there's Liam and Landon, and then my other cousin has 2 kids.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's like a whole bunch of kids.
I'm sorry. Your nephews are Liam and Landon.
Yeah, Liam, Michael, and Landon James.
And
LJ.
did you reserve them roles on any soap operas?
No,
With
but
these-
I
with
think,
these names?
but I'm hoping that they become. They sound like they could be
Heartthrobs. They sound like teen heartthrobs.
teen
actually.
heartthrobs?
Covers?
I think.
Well, I was thinking like soccer players.
I was going to say
think-
sneak them out of New Jersey and move them to like Minnesota so they can get discovered. What's your name? Landon James.
Well, let me tell you, Liam, he's going to be a little shit starter.
Let me tell you, Liam John is also
Well, Liam Michael-
a real spitfire.
No, listen to this. So Liam Michael was teaching my cousin's kid,
How to
Desmond.
cuss.
He kept making him say penis.
Well, at least that
Say
was a,
peanuts and penis.
Were they playing
I
the
not
game?
say
Were they
that
playing
just
the
then?
game?
No, they were not playing the
good.
penis game.
That's
They were
good.
just, he was just saying, hey, Des, you should say penis. And he would just go, penis.
Oh, I just.
So I missed that, which is something that I really, really regret. Very much so.
I heard a good quote. This was attributed to my cousin. I didn't hear my cousin say it verbatim, so this is a hearsay quote.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to stand up in court.
Okay.
But my second youngest cousin, so I think he's 8, and he goes, "Fuck is the god of all curses."
Oh, my God.
Wow.
It was like a declarative sentence.
That's great. And how old is he?
I think he's 8.
At least he didn't say, like, I am the god of fuck, and then broke a bottle on his chest. Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. No, I'm kidding. He's alive.
He did not die.
Still dead.
He's
Inside,
still dead.
He's dead inside, yeah.
of course.
Sure he is. Last thing that Liam did, then I can leave all this, is that he was playing with scissors with Des.
Oh, wow.
And my cousin Amy came in and was like, Liam, you can't be doing that. Stop playing with the scissors. Grab the scissors and like put them
Flings
away. As she's walking out, she hears Liam tell Des, as soon as she leaves, we can get back to doing what we were doing.
Really?
Saying
Yeah,
the
I
word-
swear.
saying
like
the
he,
word
like,
penis.
Like no, going to get the scissors that my cousin took away.
How old is he?
Wow.
He's 4.5.
This kid's trouble.
Yeah, he definitely got some.
Got to get him in front of a camera.
Are you kidding? He grew up vining. This kid was a star of all
That's true.
days.
Oh,
Vine.
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Kid
said that
20
too. I
plus
can't wait to do the uncle nephew duets with the new one,
Oh, yeah.
He has a name.
Landon.
It's Landon
James.
It's
yes.
Landon James.
Yes, it
It's
is.
Landon James Dashing. He's got a second middle name. I really wanted Gerard to have 2 middle names, and Dell was not for that at all.
Did
Well,
you
he's
pitch-
got 4 names.
He's hyphenated, though. I wanted him
Right.
to just be like an exotic South American man. Okay, I really gave it up there.
My brother had 2 middle names. Has 2 middle names. I guess he didn't get rid of it. He still has.
Yeah, he still has.
Yeah.
You know, you can get the surgery.
Yeah, but it's too expensive.
Why have 2 middle names when you can have a number of nicknames?
Like
Well,
Pep-
because middle names are they're as you
They're
said,
legal.
Yeah, they're legally binding. They'll hold up in court.
yeah. Plus, if you want to bind somebody, you have to say their full name, burn the candles,
3 times.
the
Right, and
incense,
you have to say it in a
ring the
row
bell.
3 times,
Yeah,
right.
so then it helps to know their whole name.
Have a sage budget. I found out that I've been dating someone for a month or so, and I found out that we have the exact same middle name. How weird is that? And my middle name is not. I don't really. I was embarrassed of it for a while.
Yeah, whose parents would name them Judy Whizbang? That's my question.
Jeremy Whizbanger Balin.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's
Rudy Kazudi Balin.
No, don't spoil it.
You don't want to know?
I guess what else are we going to podcast about?
Yeah, I mean, we got
go
time
ahead,
to.
go ahead.
We
No,
got time to kill here.
can you draw it out?
Stretch it out,
Can you
stretch it out.
Can you give
Give me
us
2
like-
letters. Give me a
Yeah,
hint.
yeah. Let's see if we can figure out what it is.
Is it an animal?
Right?
Okay.
Is it an animal? Is it a bear?
It is not. It is. I will say it is a
2 syllables?
feminine sounding middle name.
J. Grizzly Balin.
That is opposite of what I just said.
J. Bunny Balin.
There is a NBA basketball player that was all the rage in New York for a while. I'll say that.
Jeremy Anthony Mason Balin.
Nope. Anthony Mason. No.
Patrick.
It's one word.
Jeremy Ewing.
No.
Jeremy Derrick Rose, but then we traded him away.
Oh no, he's done. He got to retire.
Is it last name, first name? Lynn.
Jeremy Jack Randolph.
Oh, I think I got it.
Jeremy Zach
Hello?
Randolph, we traded him away.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Danny got it, but it's not spelled like that. It's Lynn, which is
Like
Jeremy Lynn Balin.
like Lynn, Massachusetts, the home of marshmallow fluff. Thank you.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The most important place in
no
Massachusetts.
You want to know
Fuck
something
Lexington,
else, Jeremy?
Fuck Concord.
You want to know something else? You have the same middle name as my youngest sister.
Yes, I did know that.
Did you guys talk about that?
Yes, I believe we talked about that during a Jounce show or possibly a Man Boobs show.
I hope that's the only time you've met my youngest sister.
Oh, let's go.
Unless this is a confession. What the fuck,
Your sister
Jeremy?
is very happily not yet engaged, but possibly soon. She doesn't want to steal your thunder, I heard.
She just broke up with
Too late.
Oh, shit.
she just broke up with her boyfriend who lives in Murray Hill, and my sister doesn't have a car, and she lives in Jersey, and I had to go pick up her stuff. And guess what? She fucking moved into that place.
Wow.
I had to go there three fucking times to get all of her stuff because I have a 2-door fucking Altima. I can't fit all the shit that she brought there.
You didn't get a PT Cruiser just for the...
No, I should have. I should have rented a fucking U-Haul for $19.95. It would have taken less time than driving from Brooklyn to Murray Hill to get back on the FDR to
But
get
I'm
up.
moving to Williamsburg.
Oh, God. It's like... And to be fair, I also missed 2 things each time I went there, so I had to go back, but it's not my fault.
Damn.
It wasn't my fault.
Was it like a dog or something?
No,
You shouldn't have stuck the posters on the ceiling.
No, there were signs on it that said Melissa's name, and they was in like the corner of like their,
there was a post-it
whatever,
note.
like utility room in the lobby, and I grabbed all the stuff from there and I gave it to my sister, and she was like, "There's stuff missing. There's all my good stuff. I can't believe you do that," and like texted him and then called him and left a message.
It turns out you just missed it.
Well, I didn't miss it.
You did.
No, maybe he could be lying. Maybe he did miss it. Maybe he did miss it. But the second time I went there, I grabbed everything and I said, "Is this everything?" And the guy said yes, because I checked the second time because I learned from my mistakes. I didn't ask. I just grabbed and took the first time.
Not like Jeremy.
Right? And when I went
We'll go
and grabbed all the stuff, that stupid Melissa fucking sign that was on there as I'm walking out hits me in the face and I can't see, and I walk out onto 3rd Avenue like I'm about to fucking, I couldn't, because my arms were full. I was gonna have a New York moment where I thought I was just gonna eat shit and like fall. Some woman walking into the building took the piece of paper and took it off of my face as I'm walking out in like fluid motion.
Thank you, lady.
And it was just like, "Thank you," and then walked across the street, put it in the car,
taxi.
There are good people.
brought it to my sister. He still didn't bring me everything. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not going back a 3rd time."
But
so
you
I did
were.
not go back.
But you were going back a 3rd time.
Well, I didn't. I realized that I didn't lie in my story. I just misspoke. I only went there twice. The 3rd time I refused because it wasn't the day of my daughter's wedding.
Okay.
Got to stick with your lie.
Also, that was on, and on Thanksgiving, the fucking Godfather was on, and Kate's dad just left it on, and so like every time I walked into the room, and the Godfather was, did I say Godfather or Goodfellas?
You said the Godfather like 12 times.
I got it. I'm just making sure because I'm thinking about it now. I'm already lost rewatching it in my head.
No, I think it's weird because when you come in, Billy Batts is getting killed, and he's not in the Godfather, which is.
But tell me how difficult it is to watch The Godfather while there's like 20 people of like your fiance's family hanging out in the other room.
They're not Italian.
They're
You're
not.
fine.
They're
You're
not.
fine.
And I
You're
was
fine.
just like, I just couldn't stop watching. Thank God it was on regular TV because anytime there was a
the
commercial,
curse is out.
it was like,
Okay.
what just happened? I just lost 10 minutes.
Sorry, guys, I blacked out.
So good.
I think you can get away with certain things on the holidays, but I think you're a really great brother to make all those round trips on Thanksgiving for Melissa like that. You're a really good brother.
I try to be good. I try to be
On
nice.
one of the worst traffic days in New York City.
No, I did not go on Wednesday. Which again, I thought I guess I blocked this out too. It took me 4.5 hours to get from Brooklyn
Each time?
to Quakertown, Pennsylvania, which should take about 2 hours and change.
Well, clearly you're not using the...
I was using Waze. I was irrationally screaming at Waze in ways that I don't know. Like I was possessed. I was so fucking pissed because I didn't want to go through the city, and it was like I'm just gonna take the Verrazano and go over and go out that way. But it kept. I tried to go that way twice, and it pulled me back. So I was like, well, maybe there's something wrong on the Staten Island Expressway.
Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
They pulled me back in, and then they took me through the city, and they took me through the Holland Tunnel, which was a fucking nightmare, and I ended up having to drive all the way up to the Lincoln Tunnel.
God bless all of us who use GPS apps and give up our agency to robots that make us do things.
It's terrible. I know. I get so fucking mad now.
On the speakerphone, my mother called me up. Michael, it's trying to take me into Manhattan. Ma, you're driving the car. You don't have to go into Manhattan. Michael, it's telling me to go to Manhattan.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't listen to it. I will listen to it for a while, and then because you get burned a couple times, but a lot of the time it works out when you're like, I don't know if this is the right way. Thanks, Waze. Thank you so much.
Have you done the different voices with Waze? Or do you
No,
just do it? Because I think Shaq does a voice.
No, I think that would drive
pay for voices.
that would drive me so fucking crazy. If there's what did you? Oh, I've got Shaq as mine. Make a left.
No, but it's like
Shack-tastic right.
But what?
Get the fuck
no,
out
but
of
it's
here.
stuff like if to slow down going around the corner, or you'll get in an accident. Like that's the type of things it is.
See,
which I mean, it's entertaining. I'll give him that.
If I hear Shaq going, estimated time in traffic, 22 minutes.
So
Have a Shaq burger. Fuck you. I would probably break my phone. It's like the witty funniness of that is only good when you're cruising along.
I have been driving in
Don't
anger.
give me that shit when I'm stuck in fucking traffic because it's not cool and I will not be happy with it.
Some angry driving lately. My brother pointed out to me that I drive the Prius like a Corvette.
You do. As someone who drives with you.
I almost rear-ended a guy with you the other day. That was
we
great.
did.
I just wasn't paying attention.
I know, that wasn't a speed thing. I'm talking about the ride back from Carl's house when we were driving separately and you saw that I was ahead of you and we were going over the Triborough Bridge and you fucking drove like such a prick. you were Corvetting just to get in front of me to go slow to then go fast and speed up and like, you know, pole position away from me.
If I may, I've been driving too angry lately, which was...
Take a chill pill, man.
Which was demonstrated to me by the fact that my passenger side mirror is now hanging off of my...
Oh, no.
It is now dangling by its power cable.
Misjudged by...
Solid power cable.
Look, all it takes is a half an inch to lose that side view mirror.
But that side view mirror, you know, is...
It's a wide car. Priuses are kind of wide.
It's hinged, you know what I mean? So it swings. But this one, no hope. No hope.
Do you need duct tape? You have plenty of that on set.
I think I need more than duct tape, man. I need like a duck spring, duck boots. I need duck.
Well,
duck down.
it's
duck down, sucker.
The side view mirror is so destitute and run down. You can only say the word
boots.
Duck and boots.
I need straight duck boots.
I'm gonna get a shirt and wrap around it says "Welcome to New York." Now, duck, motherfucker.
This is probably the saddest that the Prius has ever looked because it's the oldest that it's ever been, and I've really just been driving it straight into the ground. And
how many miles are on it?
Oh, it's getting up there.
Yeah,
not 100,000 though.
Oh, that's
those things. I feel like the batteries go first, and
the battery's been replaced.
Oh, then there you go. You're good.
This has been car talk with the two guys that are dead.
Two cars.
Those guys passed away, right?
No, I think one of them.
One of them did.
Yeah. Oh, which one?
The one.
The older one.
Not the car guy.
Not
the
talk guy.
Yeah.
It's nothing without him.
No.
It's like it's a fucking silent movie without him.
I want to go back to collecting belongings from exes.
I've done that.
Have you? I'd like to know about that. If you guys have had, especially if you've lost something to an ex.
I've lost plenty. I don't ever get my stuff back. Actually,
wait, why?
I don't know.
He cuts the cord. He's a cord cutter.
No, it's not about cord cutting. It's about I have a problem being like, look, you have my stuff. I know you have my stuff. Can I just have it back? And so I don't want to. Once it's been broken. I'm
pretty sure he steps out the front door, goes like this. He wipes some snot from his nose, there's more black T-shirts in the world. I don't need her. I don't need her. And then he's fine. I'll get another. I'll just go to Ohio and talk about earthquaker devices and get several free black T-shirts.
I get black T. No,
Way to go with the large, my man.
Thank you, man.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was a nice to order an L from them.
Here, take this L.
Yes. Shout out to Earthquaker Devices. They're the best. They're the best pedal company ever.
They're no polar
and I
seltzer,
love
but
them.
They are pretty good.
I love them very much, and they do nothing but.
I'm really glad that they don't go into
and
seltzer
for other
because
people too. So thank you, Earthquaker. What were we talking about? I forgot.
leaving important.
Oh,
shit,
right.
You
Look,
leaving black T-shirts behind everywhere you go.
I've only ever been the person to break up with a girl, like that was my girlfriend. Once.
So you got dumped.
I've been dumped every other time.
So
they just have it ready for you.
So really, the truth of it is, they're always giving me my stuff back.
I give them my FedEx account number, and it's just simple.
No, I've one girl has sent me a package with some stuff, and my last ex-girlfriend before Kate, she kept my stuff for a while, but my buddy's friend is, works with her, and she was leaving the company, and so she gave
parkour, and he snuck
they
into her
worked together.
apartment.
That's how I met my last ex-girlfriend.
My
was through my buddy's
friend
wife.
broke into her balcony.
Right. It's like the Arrested Development with LouieDreyfus, who has breast cancer, which is very bad. So shout out to LouieDreyfus. Hope you get well soon.
Best of health.
Yes. But no, remember that in the Arrested Development where they're sneaking around her house?
No, because I
Blue.
haven't watched that show.
Oh, you should. It's great.
It's a good show.
I got a good one. If you're done.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, it came via third party because she was the one that I broke up with, and she didn't want to. So I think she was trying to keep all my stuff, and then when she was moving from her job, she didn't want to have to. She didn't want to have to take this stuff on a.
I'm not paying. I'm not paying to
She didn't
store
want to
this.
take it on the subway with her or something. There's like, well, I got, and there were weird things too. Like it was a cassette player, like an old Walkman with a bunch of like Fish and Dead tapes because she really wanted to get into them. So I gave her stuff to listen to, and she never listened to them.
All those drugs were gone, but the tapes were still there.
Well, that's the other thing too. She was not in a good place, and all she wanted to do was she was like, I really think we should eat acid together. I'm like, you are not in a good place to do that, my friend, and I refuse to be on that train.
I think we should eat acid and listen to these tapes.
Oh, God. Well, that's what you could do. That's a fine time.
And then you said, I'm out of here.
No, she said, please, can you get some acid and let's do some. I think it'll be really fun. I want to try it. I want to know what it's about. I feel like I didn't get my high school, whatever. I wasn't able to go down that road.
You demurred.
Oh, of course, because what kind of person...
What do you think I am?
Would you want to do that? Would you want to be like, oh, you're in a not in a good place, and someone who's done it before and knows how it can affect your brain?
Hey, people gave me acid, so the blame is on them, right? Is it not? Do we not pass the responsibility? But you'll remember. I'm
just saying. You have to be in the right headspace, and if you're not trying to like get with the program. I don't know.
Things from Exes Left Behind I don't have, but Dan will remember. The third season of Pete and Pete, we shot a wrestling episode where you do the amazing fingers vibrating bed gag.
Oh, God, that was so good.
And in that episode, Rick pulls out a kidney at some point. He slaps down a kidney in one of those kidney-shaped, like, operating pans.
I know where you're going, and I really love this story.
And so I was having a bad breakup, and I mailed this pig kidney to my ex after she snuck into my house, I think. And I was a real journaler. I was way into journaling, and I had all my journals in a locked postal service mail bag. I was so proud of my little padlock. the bag is made of fabric, so it can easily be cut open.
Right.
I believe that she made it into. I believe she made it into the mailbag and read some of my journals. I was upset about this.
I would be upset about
that's-
that. That's an invasion of privacy.
I mailed her a kidney. I mailed her a pig kidney.
I don't know.
I mailed her a pig kidney.
Pig kidney.
We did not hold on to. I don't know if we kept each other's flannels or anything like that.
Right.
Can I just say that when I was on the third season of Pete and Pete, and Mike told me that he did that, like, it stuck with me. Like, I thought that was the most fucking punk rock awesome thing. Closest thing I ever did was not even a girl I was dating. I put the Harry Nilsson "You're Breaking My Heart, so fuck you" song, and I thought that was like pretty punk rock. But I thought about someone left a cake out in the rain. What are you talking about? No, you're breaking my heart, you're tearing it apart, so fuck you.
You mailed?
I put it on a cassette tape and sent it to her.
I got it. But with a cassette player,
not with
inside,
a cassette player. No.
Press play.
Oh no. This was like 1997.
That takes a lot of work.
Like
then you got
freshman year.
Yeah,
it was. And I
take it out, put it in a cassette player, listen to it. Oh fuck you! Oh, is this what he's trying to say? Oh.
If I had been really cool, I would have just kept putting it on and had it been a 90-minute
No, if you had been really cool, you would have sent an animal organ like your fucked up friend.
Right, that's true. I didn't. You know what?
Wait. How did you package this?
That's a good question. It was bagged.
Okay, double, single.
It was double bagged.
Yep.
And then I put it in a padded envelope and mailed it.
Wow. So it kind of squishy.
One could infer.
Wow.
Did you send it slow mail?
No, I sent it first class. I was so into the postal service in my teenage years. I guess I made some pen pals along the way, and just I was just way into mailing shit all over the place. I'm not as much of a letter writer these days.
Times have changed. The post office rooms have changed.
Oh yeah.
You know,
they don't have those private jerk-off booths anymore. I mean,
stamp rooms. You mean?
No, teller windows. Where you go and do business.
Right. I left a. I'm gonna switch. I left a. I gave my high school girlfriend's younger sister, who was 5 years old, my Pete Rose jersey from when I was a kid.
And you were like,
never got it back, and it burns me to this day.
Wait. Cincinnati Reds, Pete Rose?
Yeah.
So, wait, hold on. What were you thinking? Like, she's going to leave this in my girlfriend's room and my girlfriend will see it and feel bad?
No, it
was just like, here.
It was more of like
here you go, kid. Like, that's
I mean, after the breakup, or like as you were breaking up? No, you in hopes that would be a...
for it, so
that would
fault.
be a...
Oh no, he left it there. Here you go, kid. And then later they broke up.
It was like kudos for the relationship. Like, I'm going to give your little brother something.
Sister, yes,
sister.
And she was going to a Reds game or something. I was like, oh, I got a Pete Rose jersey.
Yeah, here's a jersey for a man who's been banned from baseball. Yeah. much like I in the future will be banned from your household or seeing your sister.
Oh man.
For illegally gambling on the outcome of our dates.
I still don't think about that jersey. Also, I had an ex leave stuff.
Can you
here.
find her on Facebook?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You had an ex what?
Leave stuff here, and I had a storage unit. And
wait, here in our seltzer our seltzer
Actually,
studio.
Yeah, this is where they were left originally, and I took them to storage, and they sat in storage for almost 3 years. I contacted her a couple times, say, hey, you want this stuff? It's like your grandpa's.
You have 20 minutes
cowboy
to move
hats, cowboy boots, Spurs.
Well, now we know you dated Annie Oakley.
Yeah.
We thought you was like something.
I ended up.
Is that an old joke? Was that an old joke? Because that's a good old joke.
It was inadvertent.
She was a cowgirl.
No, I know, but it was a long time ago.
So
I was making yes.
No, it's because cowboy boots and it
right.
Was your
No,
I
get
Don't try to take pride in his inadvertent old joke. That's some bullshit. That is
inadvertent old joke.
Anyway, I gave him to my mom. She sold him in her store.
Oh, cool.
That story, yeah,
that's cool.
She made her a little.
That's weird, though. You know, not many people do that. Take things from New York City, send them to Ohio, and sell them in a store. It's usually the opposite.
Right.
Yeah, that's very strange.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, because you
probably didn't get the full amount
value
of money you should have gotten.
Yeah.
That's true. And
Wow.
It's like what is a black T-shirt worth in Ohio as opposed to what it's worth in New York? Same black T-shirt
yeah, you add a 5, I think, or something.
on the front
Depends.
or on the back.
Either.
So it's like either $50 or $5.
It's true. The T-shirts are $20 to sell at Jounce shows in New York, but they're only $15 to sell in Ohio because we understand the ratio.
You know that this podcast goes across all time zones.
It's a
doesn't
joke.
stop
I
at
was
the
making a
Appalachian.
joke. We don't have time to flip the pieces of paper in and out of our
We
sign.
don't have time to prep the stoned zombies that do our merch for us at each stop.
That's us.
We are the stoned zombies.
We do
our own merch.
And stunts.
Don't merch where you eat.
Just
my
kidding, guys.
friend.
We don't gouge in places. Everything's one price always. Go to jounce.org and you'll find out.
It's funny you mentioned the bringing stuff here because my mom did send me with a whole bunch of ice skates she bought. She would buy. She does all these crafty things that she would do Christmas things like whatever holly or some shit in an ice skate.
Ice skates are awesome weapons.
And these are like legit ice skates with the nice metal things, and it's
They're
so
dangerous.
The
I'm
nice
Craigslist
metal
them.
things. Do you mean blades?
Blades. Yes,
Yeah.
blades are great.
So you just said ice skates are big.
They're figure skates.
So you're
They're
saying
not
that
hockey
ice skates are big weapons, right?
They can be.
So can I
Never
say?
watched the movies.
Yeah, can I say that paint cans are good weapons?
Yeah.
Because you were in a holiday movie about ice skates.
Oh my god!
and I was in a
Look,
holiday movie
time
about
out.
paint can to
Time out.
solve.
Time out. There's no holiday going on in Mighty Ducks.
No, it's
Maybe
just
there's
LA.
like a holiday.
No, it's just LA, so you just like
there's
can't
no
tell.
holiday theme.
No, you just can't tell all the way through. Like the
But you know
weather's
what?
the
They
same.
play Mighty Ducks a lot during the holidays.
Thank
Got
you.
myself a residual check.
Next month, not now.
Yeah,
not
but
now.
I know, but it's being processed. You can
Oh,
see.
they're processing the check right now.
You don't have you don't have the
check processing app? No.
You don't have the union app.
Oh, the residuals tracker. I'm familiar with what you're referring to. Jeremy, can you relate, man?
Yeah,
He gets royalties, dude. ASCAP gives him money for some of his stuff.
He
BMI.
has a
Sorry,
poster.
BMI.
He has a poster of his soundtrack work.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
we're
to
familiar.
RemyBalin.com.
We're familiar with his soundtrack.
You see a website
work.
designed in 2006. Still the same to this day.
Go to DannyandMike.com with the "and" spelled
With-
out to see a recently designed website.
That's absolutely right. And check out iTunes. We have a little feature on iTunes this week for being new and noteworthy.
It's kind of like a day in
Is
the
it
life.
just for the week?
I think so.
Oh, so then people listening to this podcast
We'll never
might not
know.
know.
They'll say, "Hey, I remember a while
least we
back
can
I
humble
clicked
brag
on
about
something."
it now.
Humble brag, we were new and noteworthy a couple of weeks ago.
But shout out to Farrell and the iTunes podcast for that. So what else is happening? You have big.
We sent what do you call it? Breakups and stuff left behind.
Yep.
Dan, did you never ever have to like trade flannel hostages ever? You never had like a flannel hostage trade ever?
I had
You never dated a grunge girl?
no. I had one severe flannel that I wish that I was able to get back.
To retain?
Yeah. It was a really good one because it had the
Elbow patch?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
They were corduroy elbow pads.
Oh, I remember when you were
I-
teaching at Evergreen State College in Olympia. I remember
Remember the time you stood
that.
up on your desk and you were like,
Oh, Captain,
Follow
my
me,
Captain.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god.
speaking of that, I tried. Okay, I'm an adult, should know better. I was at work. I wear this blue flannel that I really like,
4 out of every 5 work days.
and it's not no. And I thought, oh, let's have a little fun moment and slide down this banister, and I did that, and it stopped me. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I got home, and it had 4 huge holes in the back of the shirt where it just ripped it apart.
But you know what? That makes it better. That's almost like you
Yeah, because now
that costs an extra $5.
because now that flannel's been somewhere.
That's true. I left it in Ohio.
it's like Michael's pants right now for the listener.
Oh,
He's got
gosh.
some ripped up jeans going on right now.
You know, I can almost remember when I bought these. Barack Obama was president.
Those are better
simpler.
days.
Yeah, it was better days, but these pants have seen better days. They're lumberjack models, which means they have buttons up here that you don't need for suspenders that I don't wear.
Oh wow.
Do you know, has anyone
The
here
listener
ever
might be
rocked
still-
suspenders for real?
Yeah, I wore suspenders a few times.
I've never worn them.
I
Only
really
for, like,
did. I really
you know.
did flirt with a little
Didn't I wear them for Stan or something?
stand.
Did you?
Man,
Some man boobs
with a
thing.
van.
I wore them because I have them in there. Yeah.
I remember you wearing
For
glasses.
the listener, let me know
Yes.
if you guys like wearing them because I might start.
Just black T-shirts and suspenders.
I don't know, dude. You might regret that later in the year.
Suspenders?
Yeah,
Why?
just to get stuck on stuff.
Oh.
And then
Really?
you look and one's hanging off. Yeah, I remember wearing. I briefly.
You went
had-
through a phase?
I briefly wore. It was like an idiot. I briefly had a pair of red suspenders.
Oh, you're right. With buttons and stuff all over them, right?
Yep.
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 You know, it's
No, I was not Mork from Mork and Mindy, dude.
But TGI Fridays, it was that.
You have to have at least 10
phase.
pieces of flair.
No, but isn't it
Lot
one of
flair.
those like images on Getty or something of you with suspenders and back in the day?
Oh, I don't think I'm
Back in
wearing
the-
suspenders in that. Oh, I could be wearing.
I
You know
think you
what?
are.
I could be wearing suspenders in that photo.
I've seen a lot of
I
old.
was gonna say this.
Michael C. and
It's
Dana
funny.
G.
It's funny to hear Jeremy be like, "Hey,
Getty pictures.
hey, do you remember that Getty pictures? It's about like,
was like, no,
it's
no, no,
about
my
7
dear
or
man."
8 pages deep on your Google image search."
I had to press skip about 12 times. What did I say? I had to turn save search off all my filters before I found this image.
I keep going backwards. I'm sorry about that, but I had
Hey, Benjamin Button over here.
for the for you two. I wanted to get your thoughts on. So for the last 2 years, when I go home for Thanksgiving, I have 2 nieces that have had a birthday over the last few months. So I take them for a girls' day. So I had as the
Yeah,
uncle.
you've
got to
done
go-
the girls' day.
Yeah,
Yeah, we paint our nails and we go.
I wish that would have been amazing.
We watched we watched 6 episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
No, but I did see that the Kardashians, the 2
We play Bratz.
daughters
We play
have-
Bratz target practice. We line up all the Bratz dolls on a wall and we shoot them with BB gun.
What interesting news are you going to tell us about the
Yeah,
Kardashians?
please skip that and tell us about your niece.
Yes, they have a whole line of clothing in some store I went in, and I thought it was ridiculous.
So you had a girls' day.
So we had girls' day, and one of my nieces is gluten-free, so I took her to Columbus, my old stomping ground, and we hit an amazing bakery. And
We had the shittiest pizza.
no, what did we have? We had Red Robin because she's gluten-free, and they have gluten-free buns. Did a little shopping at the fancy stores. And for the listener,
Sorry, it took all of my strength not to
Make
to do
any
something
cracks.
stupid.
Yeah.
about what? Being gluten-free?
No, about Red Robin for me.
Yeah. Or buns for me.
Wait, you don't like Red Robin?
I just didn't want
Is it because you get called Red Robin a lot?
Is it the Applebee's of
I get
Ohio?
called a Red Cardinal. not a
Pomodoro
Robin.
Ryan? Robin?
called a red cardinal.
It's a
Cardinale
red cardinal.
Pomodoro.
That's the Italian.
Cardinal.
Cardinale Pomodoro. that's
Cardinale
That's a
Pomodoro.
new fucking character.
The flying tomato bird. He comes here and he gives some wisdom and he leaves again.
Bring me more bottomless fries.
Oh man.
Anyway, my point in bringing this whole thing up is that we had an amazing day and did a little birthday shopping. And I just want to get your thoughts. Like this is gonna be in both of your lives soon. You're gonna have these. I mean, as an uncle and a parent, like it's different. But I guess you're an uncle, it'll be the same. But have you thought about these adventures that you're gonna go on sometime in the future with these?
Shopping or
Yeah, just like these meaningful days. Like I'll remember these girls' days forever, not just because they have Instagram pictures.
but because they're memorable to you.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
I just-
I'm not going to prejudge my memories before they happen, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun stuff. I remember, Thanksgiving because that was interesting, and there will be other fun days.
All right.
I have to remember now that Liam is old enough to remember things all the time.
Like Uncle
To,
Funky
like-
Bottoms?
Well, he's starting. He's coming back around on Uncle Funky Bottoms. I don't know
Thank
why. But when I went back on Friday after Thanksgiving to see my folks, and then went back to PA. Just like stopped in, and I want also that Earthquaker stuff came through there. So I was
let's
like,
get to that
oh,
later.
all right, I gotta go grab my booty,
Yeah.
and. He was asking what it was, and I was showing him all the pedals, and he was like, "Can you show me?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't have my stuff here, but next time I'm over here, I'll bring an amp and some, we'll shred. We'll check it out. Cut to Sunday when I was coming back from PA. Went to family dinner in Jersey, and the first thing I walked in the door, he was like, "Did you bring the stuff?" Like,
Oh, wow.
I didn't even have like 4 seconds. He was just like, "Oh, cool. Did you bring the?" And I had to be like, I didn't. And I felt like such an asshole because he was so pumped.
Shitty uncle.
Yeah, big time.
Sometimes
So,
you just
but
don't
that was
keep
my
something
first
there.
time.
Forgetting
That,
things.
yeah,
ever.
that he actually could remember.
Oh.
So now I'm like,
So you're saying I have 3
so
more?
I
You're
just
saying I have
learned.
3 more years?
So you're saying, yeah, you can mess up for another couple of years. You'd be good.
Gerard is the best, man. I have had a lot of fun kicking the soccer ball around with him since Jeremy gave me a nice gift for Gerard of a soccer ball.
1 year. I don't want to rub it in or anything, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in this room.
No, I got him one gift too.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm trying to shit on Danny. Let me shit on Danny for a minute.
Okay,
I got him a gift, and Danny did not.
I'm pretty sure I'm the
Look,
only
let me
one.
tell you
I'm
something.
pretty sure I'm the only
Let me
one
tell you
in this
something.
room who's his dad.
As someone who has a couple nieces and nephews under the age of 4,
Right?
They never remember.
I'm not giving them anything.
Okay.
You know what? Their
Wow.
first big gift will be a nice one.
Okay.
And they can start from there. I'll make up for the $40.
They're gonna get a pedal.
like
they're
a
gonna
horse.
get
You're gonna get like 100
For a score
No,
rubber?
you know what?
a mystery machine pedal power.
Actually, when I went into the garage of my parents' house to look to see if I had something so I could plug in these pedals to show them, I was like, there's like an amp
Sweating.
lying around.
It's got
something.
This would be an old crate
And
amp in here.
yeah,
15
I know.
watt.
Exactly something like that. And I couldn't find it, or it doesn't exist anymore. But I did find my drum set, and I looked at him and I was like, "Hey, Liam," because he's all about it. I'm like, "Hey, when you get into the new house, I'm gonna set this drum set up for you, and you're gonna play it." And he goes, "I already know how to play the drums." And I was like, "You little shit." That's why I'm not getting my kid anything, because they're ungrateful.
Interesting. It's an interesting reaction.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of
That's it.
fun kicking the soccer ball with him. He is so small he can't walk, so
Does he hold himself up? And
yeah,
kick?
he holds
Segway.
onto the couch and does a lot of like fancy footwork.
Nice.
And sometimes he sits down and kicks the air where he thinks the soccer ball is gonna be, and it's quite endearing. He's a good kid. What can I say? There's a lot of potential out there. He went from not knowing what a soccer ball was to being into it in a short time. So it gives me hope
Awesome.
as a pop.
Good times to come. What do you gents say? Shall we wrap up this beautiful episode here?
We should wrap
About
up this
family and
family Thanksgiving. Whoa, let's end on this. Jeremy, what are you thankful for?
Oh, interesting. I'm thankful for feeling positive. How about that?
Great.
I mean, I would say family and stuff, but I think that's a given.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, really? Because they
Are you going to say family?
Well, I was going to say family, but also they asked me to ask you to say family because they were worried.
I'll send a.
They were worried you were just going to gloss over it like it was a given, and they're tired of being taken for granted. So, Dan, you want to throw it to Jeremy again?
Oh yeah. Jeremy.
Yeah?
What are you thankful for?
Just feeling positive. Oh, the family too.
Well, you could try. Yeah, you could
Okay.
try.
Hey, you know what? You did your part. You can't help it if they didn't get the answer they wanted.
You can lead a turkey to chicken. You can't make him cluck.
That's right. I've already begun drafting my formal apology.
Apology
so
letter?
It'll be all right.
Mike, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for family, and I'm thankful for some friends. I'm thankful that I was not a couple of inches closer to that white van that detached.
Because you actually like that the
I'm
side
thankful
view
for
mirror
that,
is
too.
down.
Yeah, I like the sort of laissez-faire approach to passenger side viewing that I now have. I'm mostly thankful for family and friends.
Absolutely, Daniel.
Oh yeah, I'm thankful
Other than
for my
earthquaker
family
devices,
and
what are you
friends
thankful
and earthquaker devices.
That pretty much covers
I'm
it.
happy.
That's
I'm-
food,
look,
clothing, and
look,
shelter right there.
I'm thankful for all the women that broke up with me because
And
I
kept
thought
my
I was
stuff.
getting all my stuff back. But you know what? I
ladies,
live in
would
a
have
one
drowned
bedroom
in black
apartment.
T-shirts by now.
I live in a
would have
one
died.
bedroom apartment. I don't have that much space. So thanks for taking it all.
Wow.
Well, you'll get all that back in heaven. So It's okay.
Oh,
We'll be all right.
In heaven.
Before we go, just let me
All the
just say that we're part of the Feral
t-shirts are
Audio
fine.
Podcasting Collective,
yeah.
and very proud of
We
it.
are.
Don't
Go check out
hesitate.
some of their great podcasts.
Yeah, don't hesitate to check out their back catalog.
Absolutely, tons of stuff. It's great.
Thousands and thousands of podcasts.
They make magic.
It's Cyber Monday every day at Feral
Feral
Audio.
Audio.
And you know what that special deal is? Free. It's free.
Yeah.
Right. So I am at Remy Balin. This is at Michael C. Morona. That is at D. Tamborelli. I have another podcast called Fresh Beef. You should check that out. Danny has some dates on the Jounce tour coming up.
Yeah, go to jounce.org and
that
check
out.
them out.
Don't forget about
And we're gonna
us.
be doing a
Sketchfest.
live podcast at Sketchfest, SF
very good.
Sketchfest. Go to sfsketchfest.com and get your tickets because they will sell out.
See you in San Fran.
Bye. I feel like there's a Rice-A-Roni line I could put in there at the end. The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamborelli and Michael C. Morona. The show is produced by Jeremy Balin. The podcast is part of the Feral Audio Podcasting Collective and can be found on our website at feralaudio.com. For more information on the guys, visit our website at dannyandmike.com. Also look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the and spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.